skies are getting dark over there. Alderman riffles right there. We're heading down here where there might be some exposure of the Dolomite. All right, we're starting to get some exposures here under the water. You see them? Chop, chop, chop. This is all solid bedrock underneath my feet here. Is that it? Yep, I think that's it. I think that's it. Let's try to find a scour hole so we can get a good look at the actual color. We got to be hitting that first cut pretty soon. Come back real quick and show you guys this sycamore tree that's growing right on the riverside. And the sycamore trees, they always seem to like the creeks and the rivers. But look at this. Look at this network of roots. Smaller ones here, and then you get in there. I mean, look at that. It's like the tree of life in Norse mythology. I mean, you can climb on this thing. You know? Look in there. I mean, you could claw back in there if you were small enough. Look up in here. This is insane. That's a pretty big tree, too. There she blows. I've seen exposed roots on a sycamore tree before, but nothing on this scale. And there we are. First cut. So right behind me is Lancaster County. The river trail is right over there. But this is, and you can see this on the satellite photography. This is a permanent, kind of a permanent feature of this island. Now when the water gets high enough, obviously, I think the first part of that first chunk of the island with the sycamore tree there, that's completely underwater. As I'm blabbing, there's a blue heron right there. Just sitting there on the tree. So now comes the second chunk, and then there's either one or two chunks, and then the main chunk. All right, we're just past the first cut, and I'm seeing some pretty good increase in the elevation there. This water doesn't look dirty or murky. I don't know where it's coming from. It must be coming from over here. Oh, what's this? Oh, wait a second. Is this? Maybe this is part of the third cut. Maybe the first cut is wider than I thought. Here, let's go up here. Ugh, that's nasty. This is like a little cut here, but you see that right there? Well, we're at least 15 feet above, right above the water, right next to the water. That's good. Oh man. This water looks kind of stagnant. Let's see what the mud situation doesn't seem to be too sloshy. I'm seeing our first outcrops, and that is it. That's the Dolomite. Look at that. All right, so that's the, I don't know what you want to call that. I should probably give this thing a name because I keep referring to it. The channel on the Lancaster side. Before we hit the riverside, I just want to take you guys up. So there's river level, and you come up this pretty steep embankment here. There's a flip-flop, signs of life. And then you come up, 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 and boom, here you are. This is it. This is the flat surface of the second chunk. And we are good 10, 15 feet. Oh, you know there's deer here. You know there's deer on this island. We're a good 15 feet above water level. All right, let's not dilly-dally around here. I don't want to spend all my battery on the top half. I want to continue on down to the main event. can still hear the sound of the Haldeman riffles. They're way up there. I can still hear them. Let's check this out up here. We got this kind of scrubby kind of islet here, right at the mouth of the look at that. The second cut. So this looks pretty stagnant, but this is the second cut is, it looks like it's entirely blocked with debris. That's 50 feet across right there for scale. Let's go back this way. We're just looking at huge amounts of debris. I'd like to get a look across the cut. There's a nice palette. Whoa! Look at, whoa. Yeah, walking across these debris piles can be dangerous sometimes because you can slip in. I try to stay on the big logs when I can. Holy sh! Look at that. It's just one massive log jam. That's more like 100 feet wide. That cut's about 100 feet. And it's just, boom, clogged. I mean, this pile here's got to be 10, 15, maybe 20 feet thick too. Wow. It's mostly wood though. There's not a huge amount of trash. Here comes the sun. No rain yet. We just looked at the second cut. It's right there. I think there's one more cut, maybe. Or this might be the main chunk of the island here. And there's something dead down there because I see a bunch of vultures circling. But I'm also curious as to how shallow the river is. I'm just gonna go into the river and see. It's about up to a little above my knees right now. I just can't get over how shallow this river is. Ooh, look at that. There's a nice chunk of the Dolomite right here. You see that? Now it's below my knees. Still shallow. Oh, hey, here's another piece. Look at this. Right there. I think that's coming through. That bluish, dark blue gray color. That's a nice chunk of rock there. A little slippery though. I have to be at least a couple 100 feet off the island now. And it's getting shallower. Now it's ankles. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you just walk across. Now we can see the coal plant up there. The power plant. All right, I'm zoomed in here because I wanted to show you the Shocks Mill Bridge, the original parts right there, and then from there to there is post Agnes. That whole part, boom. It's hot and hazy. All right, well, I'm gonna turn around because we didn't come here to walk across the whole way across the river on foot, but it sure seems like you might be able to. I'm not saying that's a safe thing to do, I'm just saying it's very shallow here. And here comes there's some hawks. You see them? There's a vulture and there's two hawks. Let's get back to the island and head downstream and see where we are. There's something going on here. This looks like there's a big vein of calcite here. Or maybe, see that white line there? And there's another one there. That's a vein. And you can really see them there. Oh, here's another one. Look how shallow it's getting, super shallow. Look at that one there. Oh, there's a scour. See here, it's scouring right here. Oh, this is perfect. Because this, yeah, there you go. This gives a great example of what I was talking about over there. I was talking about the scour holes. This is one that's actually doing it right as we speak. So here's the lip. Goes down about 6 inches, 8 inches. And it's just going like this. And there's grit and sand here. You start to see the color of the Dolomite right there. I did bring a mask, so I might have to take a break in the middle of filming and just get wet and swim around. First, we're gonna see where we are on the island. All right, let's get back to island time. What's that over there? Let's go see. What a nice cobblestone beach here. Look at this. Nice and clean, except for the tire. Here's the interior. Let's go up here. What's this? This almost looks like a, I want to say a fire ring. I don't think so. I have not seen very much evidence of human impact yet. And you can see the interior. It's just rising up. And this is the low part. The other side, on the Lancaster side, the Lancaster Channel, that's the side that abruptly pops up. I did bring my machete, so I think what maybe we'll do is we'll take a little break, take a little water break, get the machete out, just right there, and start thinking about chopping our way in. Because I do think this is the main part of the island. I don't think there's any more major cuts. I think this is it. All right, guys, we're back. We got watered. I ate a white chocolate and macadamia nut Cliff Bar, which are my favorite. Got my machete out. Now this is a tent. My question is somebody camping here? Or did this wash up? So now we're looking for a way to the interior. It's not going to be too crazy. There's Bruner Island, Haldeman Riffles. There's also another set of riffles right here. Now these are not nearly as dramatic like the Haldeman ones. And these have a name too. And I've seen a map of this area, and it did give these riffles a name. Follow the tip of the machete. You can see it in the water there. It's shallow. It goes the whole way across. And right there is Cadorus Creek. You see this little, it's kind of crumbling. You see that? You see that in there? The white stuff? Huh. It almost looks like it's been smashed up a bit. And this is, oh yeah, see that white now? Oh wow, wow. That's either quartzite or calcite. Oh yeah, look at that. Some crystals in there with the red rock. I wonder what that red stuff is. Huh. That's really interesting. I wonder if there's any good crystals out here. Ow. Man, look at this one. And this just got stuff all in it. There we go. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at those crystals in there, huh?